Hi, welcome to Finding the Word. I'm Melanie Brown. Today's word is control. And I was having a conversation and I found out there's a backdoor on fear that I wasn't paying attention to. And because most of the time, fear for me was coming through the front door and, just in my face, meaning just I know that I'm afraid or I know that I'm being fearful about something. But this time I was having a conversation about being wise, how we have to use wisdom. And then I started thinking, well, wait a minute, because what's the difference between wisdom and really just trying to make a decision because you're afraid? We can say we're trying to be wise about something or we're using wisdom because we're looking ahead. My girlfriend that I was talking to said, but wait a minute, it sounds like you're trying to control the outcome, but you really can't control it either way. Like you don't know, either way it goes, you don't have control. So I was thinking, well, I have a little bit more on this one choice. So it felt like, I would want to go that way because I told her, I said, I like to have whatever control I can get. I know I can't control everything, but whatever little things I can control, I'm going to try, So I realized, well, I had to admit, I don't think it was because I was being wise. I thought it was a wisdom decision. Like you want to look towards the outcome, but it was more of a control because you're afraid. So I realized it was sneaky. It was in the back door disguised as wisdom. So, oh well, now that I know some of this, thinking things through, waiting things out, looking at which end result seems like it would be better, is just trying to control things and trying to decide the outcome because of fear. The scripture I found for control is James chapter 1, and the scriptures are 26 and 27. If you claim to be religious but don't control your tongue, you are fooling yourself and your religion is worthless. Pure and genuine religion in the sight of God the Father means caring for orphans and widows in their distress and refusing to let the world corrupt you. So, now, this is tough. This is lifelong, I feel like. We have many opportunities to control our tongue, but we should be quiet. Especially with family members, I think, and loved ones, even more so because you get comfortable and you have something to say. They say something to you. You feel like you have something to say back. You can get caught up in a conversation before you even think twice. And it's a lot of things that you shouldn't even be saying. So it's just something to strive towards daily. There's really not a whole lot more to say about that. We have to control our mouths. We have to control what we have to say and not fool ourselves. So I'm also going to make the decision with me if you have this issue too, that there is a place for wisdom and being wise about a situation and thinking it through, but there will be peace as opposed to trying to avoid certain outcomes and making decisions to control things because you're doing so out of fear. And don't forget to find the word. I will see you tomorrow.